welcome to Aspire to Wellbeing with Yoga. My name's Alli, and today's yoga practice is going to be all about gratitude. So I find practicing gratitude a wonderful tool to really help pull me out of any negative emotions or a bit of a slump. And sometimes I'll do it journaling or just writing a gratitude list, and other times, like today, I'll do it on the mat. So if you haven't already, please hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me to get free content out there for everybody. Also, I do have a Patreon page. I popped the link to that down below. I'd love you to be a member of my community over there. But for now, let's practice gratitude. So let's begin the class lying down on our back, soles of feet together, knees nice and wide. Perhaps placing your hands at your heart center. On a physical level, this is where we're going to be doing a lot of opening up in this short yoga practice. And of course, we're going to be practicing gratitude today. This is a wonderful tool to use to increase positive thoughts, positive energy. If you ever find yourself spiraling into negativity, just the simple practice of being grateful can really shift your perspective. So right here now, hands on your heart, can you think of one thing, just one, that you're grateful for today? And of course, you might be able to think of many, and that's also wonderful, but we just need one. Draw the knees in towards each other. Take your hands around the shins, a little rock side to side, and we'll come all the way over onto all fours, tabletop pose, hands under shoulders. Then tuck the toes under and move into downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. We'll float the right leg to sky straight away, take a little tiger curl, step the foot through, drop the back knee, come into low crescent. So here, squaring the hips to the front leg, hug the inner thighs in energetically for support, and then we'll take a little back bend, lifting that heart all the way up to the heavens, squeezing the shoulder blades together, letting the elbows drape down, and then circling the arms forward and up. Take another inhale into the heart space. As you exhale, beautiful big circle with the arms, feeling the back body strong as you do this. Take one more circle. And then inhale, lifting the heart high. As you exhale, step back into downward facing dog, really plugging the hands firmly into the earth. Then lift the left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Tiger curl as you exhale, drop the back knee, low crescent lunge. Inner thighs hugging in for support. Let's take those circles, opening up through the front of the body, strengthening the back of the body to support that. Inhale, circles forward and up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, let the arms drape down. And again, inhale, exhale. One more time, filling the heart up with breath, with prana. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right leg to sky for three-legged dog. And then down dog scorpion, bending the right knee. Trying to keep the right shoulder level with the left, opening through the hips. And then from here, we'll just drop all the way through our chaturanga on our knees. And take the left elbow out to the side in line with your shoulder, left ear to the earth. Open chest stretch, rolling over towards that left side, feeling the opening through the front of the left shoulder, the top of the left chest. And then releasing from that pose, taking the hands back underneath the shoulders by the ribs and pressing all the way back into downward facing dog. Let's take that to the other side, three-legged dog. And then bend the knee, down dog scorpion, stack the hips open, square the shoulders to the earth. Feeling the front of the hips open. Then extend the leg, moving forward down through your knees, through a chaturanga. And then let's take the right elbow out to the side for open chest stretch. Starting to feel the opening around the heart center already in this pose. Creating lots of space around this area, which can sometimes get closed off when we're feeling negative or down or fearful. And release from that pose, pressing through your all fours and back down to downward facing dog. We'll look forward between our hands and take a step or a float to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Then as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press through the heels, rise up, hands heart center, Samastitihi. Let's just take a moment to acknowledge our intention of gratitude. What have you got right now to be grateful for? Let's hold that at our heart center. Take an inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, lead with the heart, come down, forward fold. Inhale, soft knees, belly on. Take a beautiful big back bend, circle with the arms. And then as you inhale, slide the left leg back, right leg is forward, Anjayanasana, crescent lunge. Just like we did in the low version, we're going to take 3 big circles. Squeezing the back body and then inhaling, lifting the front body, opening up. And again, exhale, let the elbows drape down. Inhale, circle the arms forward and up. One more time, exhale, circle. Inhale, forward and up. And then as you exhale, let's come straight into our balance pose, Dekasana, aeroplane. Leading with that heart, feeling the back body nice and strong, holding those arms up, thumbs to the sides of the body. Left arm comes forward on the inhale and it's a long step back all the way into peaceful warrior, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Keep that right arm nice and straight so you feel a lot of length and space in the right side of the body. And then as you exhale, cartwheel the hands to the earth, move through the knees, Chaturanga Dandasana. Take an inhale into a little modified cobra where we press into the hands but keep the belly on nice and strong. And then as you lower down, try to pull the heart forward so the body feels longer on the mat. And then downward facing dog with the exhale. Inhale, look between the hands to tippy toes, to the top of the mat, no breath, halfway lift, inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Ground down through the feet, rise up, reach the arms up on the inhale. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands heart center. Inhale, lift the arms towards the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, forward fold from the heart. Keep circling the arms, lift forward and up. A little back bend here. Make sure your abdominals are engaged to support you. And then next time you inhale, take the right leg back, left leg stays forward, crescent lunge. Hug the inner thighs here energetically for support. And then let's take our little back bend, circling the arms. Take an inhale, lift the arms. Notice the back bend comes from the strength of the mid back, not the lower back dumping down. And again, circling the arms on the inhale. And as you exhale, squeezing between the shoulder blades to open the heart space. One more time, inhale, lengthen and lift. And as you exhale, moving forward from the heart into your balance. Right arm comes forward on the inhale. Take a long step back straight into your Viparita Virabhadrasana. And then as you exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, moving through your knees. You could take this through your toes if you like. The cobra comes from the strength of the back, and then you can press through the hands if you like. Long spine as you lower. And then press through all fours back into downward facing dog. Let's flow this one breath per movement, coming up to the tippy toes on the inhale. Stepping forward, no breath, forward fold. As you inhale, rise all the way up. And as you exhale, back into that samasthiti here. Acknowledgement, hands at heart center. Let's flow this one breath per movement, vinyasa style. Take an inhale, reach the arms high. As you exhale, forward fold. Keep circling the arms forward and up on the inhale. Keep the knees soft so you can engage the core. Big circle of the arms. And then step the left leg back, Anjayanasana. Keep the circle going. Feel the heart open. Take an inhale, arms reach forward and up. As you exhale, bravely into your balance. And then the left arm will float forward on the inhale, big circular motion, straight into your Viparita. And then through your vinyasa, I'm choosing to stay through my knees today for some compassion to my body. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, lower down with control. That's how you'll build strength in the back body. And then moving through your downward facing dog with your breath out. Inhale to tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Look between the thumbs to the top of the mat. Halfway lift and then fold, keeping the knees soft. Ground down, rise up. Inhale, gather the beautiful energy and then bring that into your heart space, Samasthiti. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Keep circling the arms, flowing energy into the heart space. Inhale. Exhale, elbows drape. Inhale, right leg steps back. Exhale. Inhale through your Anjayanasana, little back bend. As you exhale into the balance, Dekasana. Right arm comes forward on the inhale. As you exhale, moving through your warrior, straight into your Viparita. And then Chaturanga Dandasana. Nice and slow, with control. Inhale for your little back bend here. Cobra pose. Exhale to lower. Through downward facing dog. High on your toes, looking forward between the hands. No breath to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine. and then bow down over the legs. Ground down, rise up, inhale. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, feels beautiful to keep the arms flowing. Inhale, crack the heart open. Left leg steps back, Anjayanasana. Keep the arms flowing forward and up. Shifting your weight forward, finding your balance. Left arm reaches forward, long step back, Viparita Virabhadrasana. And then moving through your flow. Inhale. Feel the strength of the back body. Lower down with the exhale. Inhale, press through all fours, and as you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands to the top of the mat, halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, bow. Rise up, breath goes in. Bring the hands to the heart. Inhale, lift the arms. One more round here. Exhale, enjoy. Big breath in. Exhale what no longer supports you. Breathe in, right leg steps back. Circling the arms. Filling your body with beautiful breath here on the inhale. Exhale, balance. Right arm sweeps forward on the inhale. As you exhale, land the foot and then come straight into your Viparita. Enjoying the flow, feeling the earth pull you down. Feeling the strength of the back lift you up. Shoulders rolled back in their sockets, creating lots of space through the front of the body. Lowering down, moving through all fours and finding downward facing dog. Float the right leg to sky, three-legged dog. As you exhale, down dog scorpion. You can choose to stay here or shift your weight forward, drop to the knee, and take a little modified wild thing here, squeezing the back body once again to open the front. As you inhale, moving through modified side plank, stepping the right foot forward and finding your way into lizard lunge. If it feels okay, you can come down onto the elbows. Otherwise, feel free to stay higher on your hands, no problem. Always choose the option that is compassionate towards your body. From here, we're just going to slide the leg back and find Sphinx pose. Elbows will be onto shoulders, pressing the forearms strongly into the earth. We'll cross the left hand over and take hold of the right foot, either with the hand or if you can try to hook the foot around the elbow or the elbow around the foot and feel a nice opening through the front of the thigh. And release the foot with love and gratitude. Moving through your 4-point kneeling into your downward facing dog. Let's take that to the other side. Left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Down dog scorpion, feeling the opening through the front of the hip. Shifting your weight forward, dropping to the knees with kindness, coming into your Kamatkarasana, wild thing. From here, really firming that right hand down into the earth to protect the shoulder, stepping to the top of the mat with the left foot, and then feeling the opening around the hips in our lizard lunge. Keep pulling the heart forward so you have a nice long spine. Firming the forearms down in towards the earth for support. And then we'll just slide the left leg around, finding Sphinx pose. Keep drawing the belly up off the mat. Then take the right arm across and hold of your left foot. You could use a strap or a towel here. If this doesn't work, you could also roll onto your side and take a front thigh stretch in that position. I'm just wanting to start opening up the front of the body in preparation for our peak pose today, camel pose. So let's release that, move through all fours, tuck the toes under, and finding downward facing dog. Let's float the right leg to sky for three-legged dog. Take our down dog scorpion. So you could take the first option on your knees, or you could choose to stay on your feet for wild thing. It's all about the strength of the back body here. This is going to give you the support to open up through the front of the body. Carefully coming out through a side plank, hands to the earth, drop to the knees. We're going to come straight into Ustrasana, camel pose. So the first option here is to take the hands onto the lower back, fingers pointing down. Make sure your knees are hip width apart and you're hugging the inner thighs in energetically for support here. And then here we just want to make sure we're drawing the pubic bone up towards the navel and we're lifting from the sternum. So we're not crunching into the lower back, squeezing those shoulder blades together like we've been doing the whole class. If it feels okay in your body, you can take your chin back and take your eyes, your dristi, your eye gaze behind you. To come out of the pose, draw the chin towards the chest, use your abdominals. And then let's take a seat on our knees, hands heart center. Feeling the pose wash over us. It can be a bit of an emotional pose, a bit of a heart opener. Just sit with it. Acknowledge anything that comes up. And from here we'll take our arms up towards the sky on the inhale. And as you exhale, moving back through downward facing dog. On your inhale, we'll float the left leg to sky, three-legged dog. Down dog scorpion. Through the knees or staying on the feet for wild thing. Feeling the openness now through the front of the body. We've worked through the whole class on opening this front body. It should feel quite nice. Finding some strength through your side plank. Then hands to the earth, knees down. Finding once again our camel pose. You can take the same variation with the hands on the lower back, or you can choose another variation with your toes hooked under, grabbing hold of your heels, or with the feet flat, grabbing hold of the heels. Either way, it's the same thing, hugging in energetically with the inner thighs, drawing up the pubic bone towards the navel, feeling the back, the lower back nice and long and supported. The heart opening coming from squeezing the shoulder blades together, the mid-back. And coming out of this pose with some strength through the core. And then once again, placing the hands heart center, acknowledging this space, acknowledging our practice of gratitude. And then here we'll come into a little counter pose, child's pose, Balasana. If the forehead doesn't reach the earth, just place your hands underneath it. Allow the breath to return to normal if it's quickened in its pace. Allow the body to adjust from all the backward bending. Thanking your body for all its work today. And from here, we're just going to come all the way down and then roll onto our back. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a great big hug. And then we'll take the knees over to the right for an easy twist. Let's keep both shoulders earthed. Don't worry where the knees land. If they don't come all the way down, it's okay. But try to, once again, keep the rotation coming from the mid-back, so both shoulders earthed. And then in your own time, we'll just take that to the other side. And then making our way into Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose, grabbing the outside of the feet. Just feeling the spine recenter before we make our way into Shavasana, final resting pose. You can have the legs out long with the feet flopped out to the side. Make sure the shoulders down your spine, relaxed, away from the ears, and that the palms are up towards the heavens, open for receiving all the benefits, all the little gifts of this practice, with an open heart and an open body. And then with your breath, you can start drawing more prana, more energy into the body, swirling around the fingers, the toes, the wrists, the ankles, moving the prana around the body and eventually creating enough energy, enough prana to roll over to your right side and stay there for a moment. And then eventually carving your way up to a comfortable seat. So sitting in any position where you can have a long spine, then bringing your hands to heart center, acknowledging this space should feel nice and open. Taking a moment to once again reaffirm your gratitude. Perhaps there's even more to be grateful for after this practice. Acknowledging yourself for taking the time out of your day for yourself and your body. Noticing how good you feel. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this practice, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.